Are you going to Kona this year?
I am.
Wow, good luck.
Next year, we'll be back.
Okay, focusing.
How are you?
Oh yeah, Sunday? Yeah. I don't do races that are toxic masculine days.
I was tired from training.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
How
Good
are
job.
you? What a wonderful video you made for us.
Oh, you so sweet. Thank you so much.
What a day we had, huh? And what day we're having now, right? Wearing our suits.
Good morning, Alex.
New camera. It looks good.
What's your name?
Alex.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Hey, my friend. Good job. Comment allez-vous?
Ça va bien et vous?
Not yet. Hey, George.
It's one of your first customers, I think.
Good
morning. Good stuff.
So everything's $20. You can reach me at itraininla 90293@gmail.com.
Maybe you can bring it next week. Okay, good. Pier-to-pier. Who raced this weekend? Yeah, well done. The hand. Good day. One of the great things we got together before about that is to help calm the nerves down of many of the format. We had my second woman overall. Overall, so only 13 guys and one woman beat Amy, 57 years old. Absolutely insane. 41 minutes, pretty flat wind as you can tell. Water is 67 gauge, 68, somewhere in that range. And we have a rising tide, which is more helpful than last week. We had two very, very minor injuries last week. In low tide, 1 foot surf. We had tiny surf, but even in little surf, but in low tide, you can hurt yourself simply because a little wave can dump you into the sand, because in low tide it's shallower and you do a little face plant or whatever it may be. So remember, although the tide's going to be high in a couple hours, we have a little deeper water, so it's slightly safer. But if we ever go over the falls on a wave, remember, hands always out front, at least one hand or both, to protect your face and neck.
This is what I do.
Talk about the Olympics. Two pieces of education for you guys. Did you see the men's 1,500 meter freestyle? Yes. Anybody? Yeah, put your hands up. I want to see who saw it. The race with 4 guys, the American and the former Olympic gold medalist 2016, Palanteri. That's pronounced correctly. The German guy and I think an Austrian. So 4 of them swimming together. The outcome, many of us know the U.S. guy won, but he won by closing the last 50 meters in 25.8 seconds. Let me translate that to yards, since most people swim in yards here. That's swimming the last 50 of a mile in 22 seconds. His last 100 converted to yards was 47 seconds. Last 100. How do you do that? There's only one way to do it. You have to train for it specifically. Meaning, there's a reason we come here and do pace lining and drafting like we did last week, and we do sighting and all these skills. You have to train those skills to be able to have a set of skills or tools that you can draw upon on event day. Okay? If you don't acquire those skills, you can't draw upon them on event day. So his training program at Florida with his coach, Anthony Nesty, they spent a whole lot of time working on the last portion of the race, especially the last minute, on how to swim fast. Typical swimming at elite level, even those who guys swim fast as well, minus course meters on a 110 interval on their own run to a minute for 100 meters for all 15. That's a very standard workout at the super elite level. I'm swimming about 5 to 6K of other stuff. Very standard. Those guys practiced a whole lot of maybe 15 100s, but also making sure that last 100 they went super fast. So they built in lots of very specific training to be able to do that at the end. If you don't build it into training, you can't make the withdrawal on race day. So you have to have the specificity built into your training program. example, go to the pool right now and you want to do a great swim segment of your triathlon, and your main set is 10 putters.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Cool.
Key rule in open water swimming: learn the rule and never violate it if you want to have awesome performances, plural. Key rule, it's called the one body length rule. How does that apply to triathletes? How does it apply to our open water swimmers here? If you want to optimize your performance, meaning you want to make sure that you stay connected with your pack, okay, the pack that you're swimming with in your race, and don't get dropped. If you want to make sure that you win your age group or get whatever your goal is to do as best as you can, there's the key rule. It's called the one body length rule, and that is, in a pack, you must do everything within you during the swim to get to the front of the pack and be in the one body length drafting position. Example, at this woman's race, there was a leader, one person behind, two people behind, two more, and then the two Americans 5 body lengths back. It was strung out. Those two Americans had 10 minutes, and it'll take them about 10 minutes to get to that one body length position at the speed that they're going. But neither of them did it. They stayed back in those two positions, 4 or 5 body lengths back. So guess what happens when it's 50 meters to go and there's a sprint? You can't make up 4 body lengths in 50 meters. So they were in 6th and 7th place, or 5th and 6th, whatever place they were back there. That's where they ended up in the race. Not one in their final positions. Not one time did they try to climb up towards that one body length off the leader. That happened at the 2008 Olympics, which was the first year for the Olympic marathon, with our men's swimmer. And I remember Steve Minatonis, some of you guys know that name here. Steve and I went to USA Swimming to present the one body length rule, and they were like, get out of here, guys. Pretty much. We went to Colorado Springs. They would have no part of it. They trained their guy how they did. He stayed in 8th position the entire race drafting. That's what he was told to do. Guess what place he got at the Olympics? 8th. So, if you want to have the opportunity to have optimal performance, your optimal performance, and you're in a pack, get to the front of the pack, be one body length off the leader, and never anymore. You guys here, I don't talk about myself very much, but Amy knows from history. Brent, if he's here, knows from history. I've won over 100 races overall, and I'm typically one of the 20 or 25 fastest in the field. How is it possible to beat 25 other people when you're not as fast as they are? I created the rule in the 90s, one body length rule, because I lost the peer-to-peer race in 1989 by being 4 body lengths back. I ended up getting second, 1989, and I'm pissed. And I try to figure out, I always go home and take notes after, why did that happen? And it happened because there was a string of 7 of us, and I was 7th in the string, and the leader made a break from the pack, and the second person couldn't stay. And I saw it, and it took a long time to get to 6th, to 5th, to 4th, to 3rd, and to 2nd, but that 20-yard gap stayed 20 yards, and guess how much I lost by? 20 yards. From then on, the one body length rule went into effect, hence winning a lot of races in my career. So, to optimize performance, let's practice it here in our sessions. If you're in a pack, start practicing trying to get up to the front. All you need to be is in one draft position back. That's simple. Okay? All right. Any questions?
Just take it, there's no reason we should waste it. Oh, 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 there's no mistaking when the sunlight's calling. Ready now for all that's coming. Oh, 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 we're standing at the edge of all that lies ahead. I think we got it, the life we wanted. It feels like everything is going our way. up your arms, embrace it. Oh, I think we got it, the life we wanted. It feels like everything is going our way. I think we made it after all the waiting. It feels like everything is going our way.
Have you seen the movie? Spielberg Chapter. Jaws.
Jaws. I actually have never seen Jaws.
So scared. How was it?
The movie Jaws? Scary.
Oh,
That's pretty fun.
yeah. Tell me, okay? Pretty. Okay. Wow, cool, Jeff.
Oh no!